Very good morning, friends and traders. Today I'm going to talk about the CPR alignment, that is the hidden language of market momentum. You might have wondered how professional traders sense the shift in market momentum even before a breakout happens. It's not magic, it is all in the CPR alignment. In today's video, I'll show you how the placement and slope of the central pivot range can quietly tell you whether the momentum is building up or slowing down, long before most traders realize it. How do they know when the trend is about to continue or when it is quietly losing strength? It is not some secret formula, and it is definitely not magic. It is all in the CPR alignment. The central pivot range or CPR is not just a set of three lines on your chart. It is the market's own forecaster. It tells you where the next battle between buyers and sellers will unfold. It is like a weather radar for price action, predicting whether the skies ahead are sunny, bullish, cloudy, sideways, or stormy, bearish. Think of CPR as your trend detector, your support resistance map, and your momentum meter all play packed into one tool. When CPR starts rising day after day, it is like watching a plane gain altitude. The market is strong, riding on bullish fuel. When CPR begins to slope down, it is like the same plane losing altitude, the air is thinning, and the momentum is weakening. And when CPR flattens, it is that moment when the plane's flying level, no strong wind in either direction, signaling consolidation or indecision. CPR doesn't shout, it whispers, it quietly tells you, hey, something is changing beneath the surface. A wide CPR warns that volatility has spread out like a calm ocean after a storm, where traders are waiting for clarity. A narrow CPR, on the other hand, is like a compressed spring, energy building up for a big move. And here is the beauty of it, you don't need to guess. The placement and slope of CPR reveal everything, whether the trend is gaining strength or losing strength, whether the support zones will hold or break, and whether the market is gearing up for a breakout or taking a breather before the next run. So in this video, I'm going to take you through the how CPR alignment acts as a true forecaster for market momentum, showing you exactly how to read those subtle shifts that most traders miss. Because once you understand this silent rhythm of CPR, you will realize that the market always leaves clues. You just need to know how to listen. So CPR alignment acts like a compass guiding traders, showing if the market path is upward, flat, or downward. This is the CPR alignment. If it aligns towards the downside, momentum may shift. Other, it will indicate the breakout like this. It is like a compass. It is like signal on the lanes. You can see downward movement and upward movement, and it is going up. It is like this. CPR shows you the path, direction. CPR is the heartbeat of the market. CPR consists of three levels: top central pivot, pivot, and bottom central pivot. It reveals its internal strength and balance. It reveals the market's internal strength and the balance. It is like ECG of your market price action. Rising CPR is the upward momentum. Like a plane taking off, rising CPR signals buyers fueling momentum. Markets often make higher highs in this phase. So it is like a CPR sitting beneath and a rocket has been launched. Pivot, TC and BC, it indicates sitting beneath. Falling CPR is equal to downward momentum. If the CPR starts falling, that is an indication that market has changed its direction and it is preparing for its down move. It is like a rolling ball, like a ball rolling down a hill. Momentum picks up speed as sellers take control. Here in this picture, you can see it is rolling down. CPR is rolling down and it is coming down. The skyer is sloping down, you can see. Flat CPR is equal to market in rest mode. Suppose if the CPR goes flat, you may be seeing alternate CPRs forming at the same level, then it indicates balance or pause, like a tightrope walker balancing before the next big move. CPR plus price rotation is equal to market sentiment. If the price stays above CPR, bulls dominate. If it slips below, bears take control. The CPR acts as a floor or ceiling guiding the move. You can see here CPR at the bottom, it is momentum is picking up and it is moving down. If the price, this is the upward movement, this is the downward movement. CPR at the top plus price below. Remember friends, when the CPR is at the top and the price is below, and from the price, if it on an intraday basis, if it starts pulling towards the CPR, that is sell on rise. That is weakness. Like a balloon losing air, CPR formed high with price below signals fading bullish strength and entry of sellers. That is an indication, early indication. This is like that balloon is losing its steam. CPR at bottom plus price above. If you see CPR at the bottom and the price is above, that is equal to strength. So it gives a vision that like a seed sprouting from the ground, price breaking above a low CPR signals early bullish momentum. Like this, seeds of momentum sprouting here, CPR is beneath. Slope change is equal to trend change. When CPR shifts direction, up, flat, down, or down, flat, up, it acts like a traffic signal, green for bulls, yellow for caution, red for bears. This is like a traffic signal. And I'm showing you, I'm taking an example of State Bank of India and Nifty alignment. SBI showed early weakness with CPR at the top and price below. Nifty mirrored this same structure, revealing sentiment correlation. In this presentation, I am showing you the chart of Nifty. I have applied only CPR over here, not an otherwise, and also EP signal, episodic pivot signal. You can see over here it started bearish signal EP signals were started on the Deepavali day itself. You can see price moved higher. Go on seeing the alignment of these are the CPRs. CPR was rising, but we are getting the bearish EP signals on that day. On 29th, we are getting the EP signal around 26,000 like that. And you see, carefully observe how the things changed from the flat. This is the flat type of movement because CPR goes up, comes down, again goes up. Can you see? CPR goes up. This is over the period of 21, 24th, and 27. 28th, how many days it has taken? It has finally, you can see in this area, that is also an indication. CPR aligning with the wide CPR, aligning with the narrow CPR, indicating something, momentum shift, wide movement. Aligned actually the next day itself. The alignment of wide CPR with the narrow CPR and the momentum CPR forming at the top, all included with the EP signal confirming move towards the downside. You can see the CPR is rolling down, and after this wide CPR, the narrow CPR indicating a big move is going to come. Same thing happened. The market gapped down and a wide CPR, and still the CPR is rolling down. There is no in Nifty till now, even though there was a wild movement on Friday, there is no CPR forming at the bottom. But it is preparing, something is cooking there. You can see here, now we need to see what will have, it may take 1, 2, 3, 4 days. You need to wait for that. And then if CPR at the bottom is formed, alignment is there, then we can trade confirmed move with the EP for the reversal. Till now, there is no signs of reversal in the market. Here, Nifty, same way, you can see flat CPR over in, not Nifty, State Bank of India, you can see price has moved up and it has come down, deep down, breaking the sixth low level, it has broken down, came down, and on 7th, it went up to this level, not going up to 971 or anything. But simultaneously, you are seeing CPR forming at the top. It is an early sign that momentum is shifting towards the downside. A narrow CPR and a wide CPR can come. Wild movement can come in this. State Bank of India, we need to see it is preparing itself for the next down move. And EP is at the EP has formed around 914 on last month 23rd. And this month, on 27, there was an EP at 970. So friends, this is an early indication where with the help of EP and CPR and for the rolling pivots, I have not enabled the rolling pivots, it becomes a complete system for your trading journey. It takes care of everything. CPR as the market whisperer. CPR quietly reveals momentum before big players move. That's what I am seeing the whispering on the State Bank of India chart. It is losing momentum, it is preparing itself for the correction. Discount is needed for the market because it has flagged a good result. State Bank of India has flagged a good result. But not at this level one can enter. One has to enter with a discount. So you will get a discount and the market is revealing that State Bank of India is preparing for the discount move. That is the down move. Short term. CPR quietly reveals momentum before big players move. Yes, friends, I'm talking about big players move. Internal move. Learn to listen to this silent whisper of the market. You must learn to listen to this. Once you start observing the market, each and every move, you can decode everything. Small things will reveal you everything in the market when you start opening your eyes. That's how I'm able to develop this system for you people, and I've presented with 3 to 4 indicators which can become your trading journey very colorful and profitable. Here, State Bank of India, you can see here CPR, here. That is an example when it went sideways, it is alternating with wide to wide and a narrow CPR. This is what professional traders look at this. A wide CPR with an alternating narrow CPR indicates an upward shift in the moment, that too beneath the price. So you can see how the price has moved from 938 to 971. Almost 30 points. That is 5% of move. Almost 5% of move in the State Bank of India. So it is like a narrow CPR is like a consolidation, building an energy to push the market higher. Either if it is formed at the bottom, if it is formed at the top, it is a breakout or breakdown. It will indicate something. In this, Aurobindo Pharma, I've taken the example. It is the latest chart. You can see on the 7th and 6th, wide CPR, and a narrow CPR. Wide CPR alternating with the narrow CPR and a descending CPR is formed any price on Monday pull back little bit. That is a natural process. 1135 to 1139. It's a downward movement. The price has started rolling down. So this is an indication, early indication by CPR. Same Aurobindo Pharma, I'm showing it with the bearish EP's form, bullish EP. It is not at a go. It came down and then popped up. A wide CPR is formed because it was a very good move on an earnings day, and it has come down. It has sell and rise has been indicated. Wide CPR, narrow CPR, and one more CPR is formed. The reason you can anticipate for a down move in the market in Aurobindo form. You can place. So it is like watching the chart with listening to the markets with the CPR. You know the momentum. It whispers something. You are listening carefully to the market shifts. Conclusion is CPR is like a market weather forecast. Sunny CPR is equal to uptrend. Cloudy CPR is sideways. Stormy CPR is downtrend. What CPR daily to sense upcoming trend shifts early. It is like this. Sideways, bearish downward, and bullish upward. So friends, this is about the CPR, and this CPR is the indicator which I have created, customized for the indicator with VCP and GAN Hilo. GAN Hilo is a trend indicator, and VCP is the taking consideration of the volatility contraction. And in this picture, I'm not showing the VCP over here. Only CPR and GAN Hilo has been projected over here. This episodic pivot is another indicator. You all know that. This is an indicator to know the institutional money. What is the stance? I wanted to show you people how institutional money and the CPR together will make a sense for your trading journey. So friends, thank you very much. Nal Nakshi Swami signing off.